What's up, guys? It's Rob here, and today we're going to be talking about Progenity Inc., ticker symbol PROG, because this stock is one of the most promising squeeze plays out there right now. It's near all-time highs, at least during this squeeze. Has a very promising chart setup. Let's take a look. So, first of all, I want to point out that this stock, over the past 30 days, has been doing incredibly well, right? We were at 86 cents, now we're at 325, and we are on a very healthy uptrend, right? We're near all-time highs. That's always good to see when you're talking about a momentum play and a squeeze play, because the higher the price of the stock, the more likely it is to be able to squeeze shorts out. And the more momentum that you see behind it, the more likely other traders are to get in and continue pushing this thing up. So all in all, very good stuff that we're seeing momentum-wise over the past 30 days. I love seeing this increase in volume and the fact that we keep making these higher lows and higher highs as well. So what's been going on lately is over the past week, just about, we have been in this range of $2.80 to $3.20. And we have, from time to time, tried to break out, right? We tried to break out to the upside here, and we tried to break out to the downside before returning to it. And you can actually see we returned to it in a monumental way on massive volume. If you look over the past day, you saw we got shot up and tried to break out of it initially. It looked like we may have been breaking out. However, we were quickly returned to it and then used it as support, and then consolidated there for the following day during after hours and pre-market. So since then, during today, we've actually tried breaking out very early on in the morning and succeeded just a couple minutes after that, after which we have been using the top of this range as a support level instead of a resistance level as we had previously been doing. So we've actually been bouncing off the top of this, and from time to time, we would dip below and then get shot back up as we did just a little bit ago. Right now, it looks like we are currently testing this level right here, and hopefully we will be maintaining our position above it, right? We don't want to get sucked back in to this $2.80 range to $3.20 range. We would rather bounce off of it and continue on our way upwards, because that's important for squeezing the shorts, right? If you actually look at the short interest, it's at 67%, which is very high, right? It's up 2.63% today. Shorts are really panicking. That's about all they can do to keep the stock down, because if you look at the utilization, it's at 99.89%. So there are basically no shares left to short. So shorts are pretty much throwing everything they've got. This 2.63% is probably all they can muster. And it's barely holding us back, right? We're up 8% on the day. We were very close to making all-time highs, $3.48 right here. We really didn't have that much further to go. If you look at the past 30 days, $3.55 is our all-time high. So we were about 7 cents off on that. Very bullish stuff that we're seeing. And the fact that we are using this $3.20 level as a support level instead of resistance is also incredible, right? Hopefully we will end the day above $3.20. That's what I want to see with this stock, because there's also a lot of open interest call options. You can see that there are 44,000 open interest $3 call options, 19,250 call options, 14,002 call options, and 23,000 $3.50 call options. So if this thing actually rose to $3.50, we would actually be getting quite a few more call options in the money, and that would likely cause some institutions to have to buy up some more shares. You know, the 44,000 open interest call options at $3, that's likely going to start taking a toll on institutions. They may have to start buying up shares as collateral, because this November 19th strike date is going to be coming up sometime soon in the next couple of weeks. So they may have to start buying up shares if they've sold any of those call options naked. So what we're looking at here is not just the potential for a short squeeze, right? We already see that there's very high short interest and very high utilization. So shorts can really not hold us down that much more by shorting, right? Maybe they can do something else. Maybe they can put some propaganda out there, convince some of their buddies to sell shares who may be holding them, but there's not much more they can do short-wise to hurt us. And these open interest call options are also very promising, because they lead to the potential for a gamma squeeze. So we're looking at a twofold attack on these shorts. So it's very promising stuff that we're looking at. From a fundamental short squeeze and gamma squeeze level. But also, if you look at the search volume for Prog, you'll see that we have actually been increasing. We have reached a high of 55 at a search ranking on Google for Prog stock today. And the previous day on Friday, when we had our other big pump up, we were up 53. We were at a ranking of 53. And previous to that, we were only at 48 and 38, so not very high. So we have actually been on an uptrend over the past couple of days. And over the weekend, we maintained interest in this stock despite not trading for a couple of days. So it's very promising to see that we are moving up, not just in price but also in interest. You can see that on apewisdom.io, despite the massive interest in stocks like DWAC MARK, PHUN, all those Trump stocks that just got pumped up recently. If you guys have heard of that, the massive Trump pump going on, PROG is still the number 3 listed stock on Reddit and Wall Street Bets, still up 109% mention-wise over the past 24 hours, 347 mentions, almost 5,000 upvotes. We're 2 away from 5,000 upvotes. Somebody go upvote that on Reddit. So very promising stuff, the fact that we're moving up there as well. And on StockTwits, we aren't doing as great for the most active stocks, nor for the top trending. We aren't really available there. Not many people are talking about us on StockTwits. There are some other very promising plays like PHUN, DWAC, MARK, BENE. Even Tesla is doing very well, right? That's the number 1 trending stock on Reddit. It's up incredibly high. I think they passed $1,000 today in Tesla stock. So unfortunately, PROG is suffering a little bit from just getting drowned out in the noise of all those other stocks that are massive momentum plays doing incredibly well. But that doesn't mean that PROG stock is not going to be doing incredibly well itself price-wise, right? We are getting very close to all-time highs, and if we do break those highs, I think that could rally new interest in the stock, because every time that we've broken old highs, at least intraday, it has been somewhat significant, right? The last time, the first time that we really pumped up, we got to highs of $2.10. Then the next time we got up to $2.70, so a 60-cent increase in the price. The next time it was $3.55 when we broke those old highs. So we do tend to shoot up in a rather large way every time we actually make new highs. And it would not surprise me to see over the course of the next couple of days us shooting up past $3.55. And this thing just gets more and more promising, right? The more it rises, the more likelihood there is that we're going to see some kind of gamma squeeze, which could lead to the short squeeze that everyone is hoping for. That's why we're, at 67%. A lot of shorts have been trying to keep this thing down. They initially likely overextended themselves and built up too large of a position in Prog, and are now potentially going to suffer for it as long as they don't figure out a way to hold this thing down. And by no means is this a sure thing, guys, right? I'm not trying to sell this to you. I'm not trying to tell you guys to go out and invest in Prog. If you're not comfortable with that, this isn't financial advice. I'm just letting you guys know about the catalysts and the action that we're seeing on Prog. You can also see that the volume has been up massively over the past couple of days. This Monday, 122 million shares traded, and last Friday, 187 million shares traded, and we are still actually trading on Monday. So it's likely that this number will be much higher by the end of the day, right? We still have about 42 minutes left in the trading day. So Prog stock really does have a lot going for it. There are a lot of potential catalysts that will be driving us up further. The fact that a lot of people are discussing this stock despite the other massive plays going on is very promising. It shows that people really haven't forgotten about Prog. And like I said, it is one of the most promising plays that we're looking at right now because it is near all-time highs, and that's what we like to see for short squeeze plays, because shorts are only in danger when they are far out of the money, when their short positions are losing a ton of money and they have to cover because of margin calls. So that's what we want to see. We want to see this stock shooting up even more, just draining these shorts accounts until they can't maintain their positions anymore, and eventually they have to cover. So that's what we're looking for with Prog. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, consider joining us every weekday morning, starting at 9, going till 12. We do market live streams, and we cover stocks like this. You guys can ask questions, whatever you want. We have a great time in the chat. So consider joining us for the live streams, because that's what we'll be doing in the future. And other than that, guys, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.